Now, let's get into something that has actually made you known not only in Zambia but throughout Africa, which is Mpali. It's day one. You are on the set of Mpali. You're about to audition. What is going on through your head?
I'm about to audition for Mpali. So I did not audition for Mpali. 2017, I was called by Mr. Frank Sibugu to say, you come, we'll be auditioning for a production called Mfuti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mfuti. So I went there, I auditioned, yeah, and I was picked. But the sad part was, by the time they were shooting, I was about to start writing my GOtv exam, so I was left.
How do you always have something going on before you do a production?
I don't know if it's how God has planned my life. Or maybe God knew to say something big was coming, which was Mpali.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people like Cosmas, Logic now, Shaz, who is Mhambe now, the guys had the opportunity, went there, did their best. Then 2018, Mpali came. I was called.
Again?
Yeah. So when I was called, they actually showed me a form and said, okay, you are one of the potential actors that we picked. By the time we called, you said you were about to start writing exams.
GOtv, yeah.
This is an opportunity. Okay?
Hapo GOtv yasira.
Yasira, but ilambwaza jabe mkomboni chabe. But tenga pa. I was called first day on set. Given the Cepheus character, things did not go well. So 3-4 weeks.
It's your facial expression on things
so
did not go well.
With that character. I'm telling you, I think that's why maybe even the crying part, the emotional part is I just bring it like that because there's a lot which happened. So I'm called on set, okay, 3-4 times now the boss calls me to say, Chief, you need to pull up your socks. Hambe has gotten there, his character. Logic is doing well. Jairus, these guys, the channel is commenting positive things about them. Pull up your socks, okay? So you didn't see when you shoot, the camera personnel, they are quiet, the sound guys, no one is commenting. I go back home, Chief, it was around 20 hours. My dad is asking me, where are you coming from? You didn't tell anyone where you were going, so this should be the last time. Wherever you are doing these productions with, tell them to say, I need to see them. Then upon I said, the producers know about this. They will be forced to cut me off because, you know, these are issues that each and every producer would they avoid. Why? Because you might find that you've shot a character, so at a certain point now where you need them the most, then their father said, I think my son won't continue. Yeah. So my dad said, if you go for that production again, was a pesa bovara pancha. I'm for sure. I ended the following day, kuja, the church, coming back home, it was around 21.
Oh gosh.
Kachola pancha. Then my sister, she's the one who said, Dadua kambasa kupeze pano. Ema tengela kabagi kanga pa kulimbuya azikuja kumtendele. Yeah, from there I kept on fighting for the character that side Mpali kucha. Fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting until the director, now the father to Frank in Mpali, Mr. Ntewewe, he told me to say, find time and see someone you can emulate. You know, you can either go to China, Makuja, find time. Yeah, and I did the same. I went. Yeah. Then I saw some certain guy. Apo pangacheka stance, like he was doing this and he was just standing. From there, then I said, okay, this is the time. This is the character. Wow. Yeah, from there I picked it up. 3, 4, 5 episodes, people started crapping the production guys. Wow. From there, the channel gave a good feedback. Yes, the figures were raised a little bit. It's okay, we're happy with this character. The audience clapped. I felt nice. I was all over newspapers. Dad called, you'd say, are you the one I'm seeing? Yes, yes. You should find time. We come and talk. Then I went home. Then he told me, sir, you should consider coming back. And I said, no, I'm fine. I think I think you testing me was somehow was a perfect push for me to get to my place. I worked hard, and considering that acting is something I've always loved, and here we are. And I would say that acting has opened a lot of opportunities for me, a lot of them. Yeah, but since you've mentioned about your relationship with your father, with home and everything, how is it currently now? Are you back or now you're just like, I've gone for going, but how's the relationship? We are good with Dad. We communicate on a daily basis, but I'm not just home. Okay. I'm on my own. All right, all right. Now, getting to something that I want to ask before we get to wind up on this set today.
is research shows that sometimes when actors such as yourself do, there's a method of acting called method acting, where you get into the character, which is what you did. You went by Chinaman and you saw a certain character perform a certain way, and you got into that mindset and said, this is how I'm going to act. Have you, in any of your, or after your productions, experienced any form of depression and maybe, for lack of a better term, haunting by this character, where you can't tell the difference between reality and the alternate, which is the character?
I think, yeah, the season 2, the time we were doing season 2.
And how did you deal with it as well? Yeah.
How did I deal with it? Of course, having people like Mr. Frank's book, people who at least I would say they have worked with a lot of actors. They would tell you at times when you're having a conversation, say, sir, I think that's not you. You are now the character. So try to differentiate when you are talking with us as people to sound you. So most of the time they would monitor, because what had happened, my talking had changed. My speech became fast, so at times I would miss words when I'm explaining.
Wow.
So I think somehow the character started affecting me, but people were observing. They made sure to say, okay, let us now differentiate the two between these people. He's a character on set, then when we tease us, he is Jefter. Yeah.